If your employees operate a vehicle on the job in Texas, here's what you need to know about how to check a Texas driving record and order motor vehicle reports, also called MVRs. Hi, I'm Rachel at Checkr. We help employers order fast, safe background checks, including driving record checks, that help you make better hiring decisions and stay compliant. A Texas MVR is a record of an individual's driving history and can give you information like their license status, traffic tickets, moving violations, and DUI convictions. When you're hiring for positions that require driving a vehicle, the importance of reviewing motor vehicle reports during the hiring process can't be overstated. Info in an MVR can be critical to help you determine if a candidate is eligible for a position, check that candidates and employees hold commercial driving licenses if required, and comply with state regulations regarding background checks on specific positions, like rideshare drivers or bus drivers. Let's take a closer look at each type of Texas MVR, what they can tell you, and how to order them. We'll also go over which laws govern when and if employers may order MVRs as part of the background check process. So, employers in Texas are generally permitted to review any of 6 types of Texas MVRs. The Texas Department of Public Safety labels each MVR report using both a type number and a report name. Texas MVR Type 1 is a status record that contains a driver's license status and basic personal information like their name, date of birth, and address. If all you need to do is verify a candidate's driving license status, this record may be right for your background check process. MVR Type 2 includes everything from Type 1 plus accidents and moving violations from the past 3 years. Type 2A is just a certified version of this report. Employers are permitted to order Type 2 or 2A when conducting a background check. Types 3 and 3A include all the info we've already mentioned, plus all crashes and violations. However, these types of records can only be ordered by the individual to whom they belong. So, a candidate may order one of these reports and then provide it to you as their employer. But there's another option. Instead of asking a candidate to order a Type 3 report, employers can order Type AR, which is a certified abstract of a complete driving record, including accidents, crashes, violations, and all suspensions. This report is the most comprehensive Texas MVR that can be ordered directly by an employer. It's important to remember that all of these reports will only include information associated with a person's Texas state driving record. If your business operates in more than one state or you need to access a candidate's driving record from another state, you may need to order multiple different reports. To order an MVR in Texas, employers can submit a request form by mail to the Texas Department of Public Safety and pay associated fees for each report type. This form can be found on their website. Alternatively, if you work with a background check provider like Checkr, you'll be able to easily streamline the order process using built-in compliance tools that help you select the right reports for each position you're hiring for, including MVRs from multiple states. Keep in mind, before you order any type of background check, including a Texas MVR, you need to consider which local, state, or federal laws you'll need to follow to avoid compliance violations. For example, the Motor Vehicle Records Disclosure Act in Texas prohibits disclosing or using personal information in an MVR unless you have permission from the license holder. It's essential for employers to receive consent from candidates in writing before running a driving record check to comply with this law, and with similar regulations like the Federal Fair Credit Reporting Act, also known as the FCRA. At the federal level, the FCRA also regulates the process for communicating with candidates if you disqualify them for a position because of information found in a driving record. If you work with a background check provider to order MVRs, you'll need to make sure you follow the adverse action process outlined in the FCRA to stay compliant. You'll also want to review whether the position you're hiring for has any specific state requirements related to MVRs. And of course, you should always consult with your legal counsel to confirm which types of background checks are right for your business. All these different types of reports and regulations may sound like a lot for your hiring team to keep up with. Your team will need to manage filling out paperwork, following up on report orders, communicating with candidates and employees, and staying up to date with changing compliance requirements. Because of these complexities, a lot of employers choose to work with an FCRA-compliant background check provider, like Checkr, to streamline the Texas MVR process and make staying compliant easier for their team. With Checkr, you can order pre-employment Texas driving record checks through simplified work streams on our easy-to-use platform, including access to our built-in compliance tools. Head to Checkr.com to learn more about how our modern background check services can make ordering and assessing driving records faster, smoother, and safer for businesses of all sizes.